nestled among the peaks of the Rocky Mountains. We're in the beautiful city of Denver, Colorado. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got... David Alt, DH it.
Thank you, Kevin. Tobias Harris, since he was 10 years old, has spent the summer training with George the Iceman Gervin in San Antonio. Harris said, having him in my ear has helped my game and made me love the game even more. And Gervin says,
David, that's one of my most favorite stories you've ever told from our sideline. Thank you for that. Look at the 76ers starting group. And the small and power forwards are Thibault and Harris. Maxey out there with McCollum, and it's Embiid in at the center. And for the Nuggets, the guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Porter in at the small forward.
All that athleticism from Tobias Harris showing that time.
Murray scanning the floor. To the paint, here's Gordon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Harris.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And that one misses.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
Here's Jokic. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Shoots over Embiid. It's hauled in by Harris. McCollum outside. Pass to Embiid. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. On the wing, Porter. And stolen by Thibault. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. The 76ers with another miss. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Harris. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. Here he goes. Embiid. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
Early on here, Greg, we already see some second-year players looking much improved over their rookie seasons.
Yeah, and if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. You're comfortable now with the speed and physicality of the game. And I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year.
McCollum with the ball, now guarded by Barton. Thibault can't get it to go.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Here's Jokic. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Passes it to Maxey. And Embiid throws it down.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
Barton finds Murray. Now Jokic guarded by Embiid. Here's Murray, and contact on the shot. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Pulls it up. A nice shot by Harris. Harris has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Tobias Harris can knock down shots from a lot of spaces on the floor. He is definitely an offensive threat.
Jokic with it, now defended by McCollum. Here's Barton. Goes back up, and the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And it's Jokic missing. 76ers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. To the inside, and stolen by Murray. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's foul number 2 for him. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Murray dishes to Barton. Porter looking it over.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And the basket by McCollum.
Well, he's just so good as C.J. McCollum at when to put the ball down on the floor and penetrate to the inside.
Barton against McCollum. Outside for Murray. To the right side. And here's Jokic outside. Another miss by Jokic.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Maxey passes to McCollum. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
I know CJ plays the 2-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
For the Nuggets, Najee's checked in, and it's JaMychal Green in for Aaron Gordon. Here's Najee. Good on the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Harris. Embiid inside. Again, Philadelphia.
These defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Now here's Murray. Guarded close. And Embiid with the block. And he's able to get it back. Green kicks to Morris. 5 on the clock. Tries again. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Green, he's checked in for Porter. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The 76ers leading by 5. And Curry has it in the corner. This one for three. Hits it from three-point range.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. The pass to Najee. Here's Green. Morris outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped. Driving to the basket. A shot by Milton, no good. The Nuggets trail by 8. Right side, Green. Misses the three.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Now Drummond still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Reed misses.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Wasted no time on that one.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Down low, Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Najee, defended by Drummond. Here's Green. Curry against Murray. Here's Najee. A three-pointer off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Hilton the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
Green. And that one comes up a bit short. The 76ers leading by 9. Feeds it to O'Neal. It's stolen by Morris. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. The Nuggets making a switch here. Cousins is checked in. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Curry against Murray. To the middle. Here's Bassey. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the 76ers lead by 11.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Outside, Green. Stolen by O'Neal. On its way from Curry for 2. He doesn't hit that one. And Denver the other way now. Green kicks to Cousins. It's the three-point bomb.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Philadelphia leading by 8. Curry is inside. He's covered by Murray. Murray with the defensive effort. Morris outside. Takes it from 10. He squares up and sinks it.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Outside Curry. Inside. Here's Drummond. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. And the blocks just kept on coming for him. He's playing some fantastic D. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
The hustle work, every day.
Didn't need those long hours, Greg, in the gym are something the fans don't always recognize.
And even for a player like the Joker, who seems like a savant with the ball, it all comes back to the work.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Backcourt pair for them, it's Morris and Murray. Green is out there with DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, they are for real.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Jokic, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Maxey passes to McCollum. Here's Embiid. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And that's 11 points for Joel Embiid.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Gordon kicks to Morris. Elbow shot. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Oh, a fantastic passer at his position. Gordon stays alert and ready to pass to an open teammate.
Maxey passes to Embiid. It's good. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Morris outside. Barton outside. He kicks it to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Here's Green. Off the left rim and out. Philadelphia leading by 7. McCollum with the ball. Out guarded by Barton. McCollum no good.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And standing 6'3" at that shooting guard spot. You know, the naysayers will question McCollum's lack of size defensively.
Well, it might not be, GA, the size part of it defensively. It's the fact that, you know, you'd like to make more of an impact defensively. So forget the size. CJ needs to show some more effort on that end. The best part about CJ is that he usually wins the matchup on a nightly basis because he's such an incredible scorer. And that's where maybe you make up the difference. Just so good off the pass. McCollum set up and ready at all times.
McCollum against Barton. Pass to Jokic. Back to Barton. Fires, high post, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
To the inside, Porter with the steal. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Banked in off the glass. And now it's just a 4-point 76ers lead.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Cullen passes to Embiid. Kicks it out to McCollum. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Passes it to Porter. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And it's Jokic missing. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Harris, and he uses the glass on the way. 6 points for Tobias Harris.
Well, Harris at 6'9" is a big body, and the defense has got to do a better job of pushing him outside the paint.
Denver calls timeout. And Brent, the wrinkle added to the playoff format for 2021, the play-in tournament really became a hot-button issue last season.
Yeah, it felt like you either were going to love it or you weren't going to like it at all. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that the last month of the season provided games that had something at stake. And that positioning to get into the 10th slot with an opportunity to get into the playoffs drew the attention of NBA fans and players to keep competing until the very end of the season to take that shot at getting into the postseason. So I really like it.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Here's McCollum. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. McCollum's got 7.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Jokic kicks to Morris. 11 feet away. Fires for 3. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Jokic.
You can get that from Jokic, a well-balanced game. We know about playmaking, but the 3-ball, part of his arsenal.
To the paint, here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Porter finds Morris. Back to Porter, fires the 3, and Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. The Nuggets trail by 9. Outside Gordon. Lays it up off the glass. Gordon's got his second basket.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Maxey passes to McCollum. Connects from 3-point range.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Now, here's Jokic. Not a lot of room. Morris, no good. The 76ers leading by 10. Down low, here's Embiid, and it's Thibault in the corner. Oh, good on the 3. Denver's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Embiid with the steal. And it's McCollum in the corner. Off target from 3-point range. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Jokic over Embiid. That one a little long.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
There's the drive. Yep, it counts. Maxey's got the lead up to 12 now for the 76ers.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Aji's checked in. Green comes in for Gordon. Green, he's checked in for Will Barton. And Murray subbed in for Morris. There's the pass to Naji. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Naji's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nuggets. Milton with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. He dishes it to Reed. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Last outing for Denver, they won that game against the Mavericks. Murray with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Aji, it's good on the putback. Aji's got 11.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
Porter against Curry. 1:11 left to play here in the second quarter. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Murray outside. Pulls it from the elbow. And Jermichael Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Charles Basie.
The 76ers leading by 11. And here is Curry. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside, Green. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now, here's Milton. Curry on the wing. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers looking. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. It was Joel Embiid who got hot in the first. He ended up with 15 points. And that should do it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, the guard pairing is Milton and Curry. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Bassey in at the 4. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Gordon against Harris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The 76ers leading by 11. Maxey passes to McCollum. Shoots over Barton. Back to McCollum. Clock at 6. And stolen by Barton. And now Jokic pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 11 points for Jokic.
Jokic being assertive now in the mid-range and has the touch to bury that kind of shot. Well, it's the range that Jamal Murray has that's really impressive.
Embiid dishes to McCollum. Back to Embiid. Nails the baby hook. Embiid's got 17.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Jokic. An easy 2 points on the layup. And at the time, Murray's 20 points per game were the most ever by a Kentucky freshman.
How about that? And then he comes into the league and shows you that he's got the kind of confidence where he's going to take a shot off the dribble, get around the pick, read a defender going underneath, and just start to pile up points in a hurry. And some of those have come at some of the biggest moments in the playoffs.
Harris misses. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets.
Tobias Harris.
They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Harris with a head of steam, put his head down, and then put the ball down.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. Over Harris. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be game 4 of this 6-game road trip. Pass to Maxey. Back to McCollum. To the inside. Harris. And dunk by Harris.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And Murray, here we go. And Embiid with the block. Barton against McCollum. Harris kicks to McCollum. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Stolen by McCollum. And they double up Embiid. Knocks it loose. Here is Porter. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here's Jokic, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And 1 on Embiid.
For a big man, Jokic is more than just a good free throw shooter. He is fantastic.
Morris is checked in for Porter. You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
From the line, McCollum, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Murray finds Jokic, and here's Barton. Pass to Morris. And there's the drive. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers leading by 11. And here's Maxey. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Embiid's shot is good.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Morris inside, defended by Thibault. Count it. 17 points for Jokic.
Not going to intimidate Jokic at that range. His focus tonight, razor sharp.
And he drives in, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Philadelphia.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
JaMychal Green, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Here's Jokic. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Harris, and stolen by Barton. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it, and Morris throws it down.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Here's Maxey. Embiid trying to break loose. And that one's good. Maxey's got 4 points in the quarter. To the paint. Here's Jokic. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 5 assists tonight.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And he can't get the first one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Catching up on the changes for Denver. Najee's checked in, and it's Green in for Barton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Inside, here's Morris. Embiid knocks it loose. One-on-one fast break. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
And remember now, Embiid lost 20 pounds during the summer of 19. There, looking light on his feet in transition.
Morris, no good. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking. We'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. Now, Milton. No points in the game yet for him. Drummond trying to get himself free. A shot by Milton, no good. And the pass to Najee. Green dishes to Murray. Denver passing it around. Morris against Reed from 10 feet out. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
This is his first free throw of the game. Denver making a switch here. Cousins is checked in. And with so many entertainment options these days, Brent, the NBA not shy innovating to attract and retain viewers. Where do you sit with that? Keep it the same or be creative?
Well, I think the league does a great job of being creative, and I think that Adam Silver does a really good job of not just being a leader, but being a listener. And there's tremendous participation between the Players Association and the commissioner and the ownership group to continue to press the way that the game is played, try to innovate in the way that the game is broadcast, and it'll continue to do those sort of things to draw in the fans that love this game and are invited to that kind of competition.
The pass to Curry. From past the arc, bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
1:51 left to play in the third. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And this is who Drummond can be, an offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets good.
Bounce pass from Morris. Curry against Murray. Pass to Cousins. 6 on the shot clock. Morris looking over the floor. And no good that time. The 76ers leading by 16. Curry passes to Milton. 59 seconds left in the third. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for Denver. Murray outside. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. This is his third free throw attempt of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And what a luxury if Murray can play both guard positions. A perfect blend of shrewd passing and some fearless shooting.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And here's McCollum for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, that's a go-to for CJ. He looks to spray it from three-point line as much as he possibly can.
And they double up Murray. Cousins, no one around him. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. McCollum finds Embiid. And it's Thibault in the corner. Embiid trying to break loose. Thibault can't get it to go. To the middle. Here's Green. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, that's just sweet passing there for Murray, keeping his eyes open and finding the open man.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Right back after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The 76ers leading by 14. You've got Gordon. Porter is out there with Murray. Then there's Green, and it's Cousins in at the center filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Cousins inside. Embiid's there. Impressive fadeaway right there.
Well, there's a lot of moves that Cousins can go with on the inside. If he doesn't back you down, he's got a fadeaway and a step back. It's tough to guard on the interior.
Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Back to Thibault. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
In an active player, Gordon can be a handful to keep up with throughout the course of the game.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Cousins. And Barton subbed in for Green. And the 76ers call time here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Thank you, David. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 6 assists in the game. Maxey passes to McCollum. Driving the lane. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And the ball handling right there of McCollum. He's able to get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Passes it to Jokic. Embiid with the steal. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 assists.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Denver calls timeout.
Be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Curry's checked in for Philadelphia.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Maxey passes to McCollum. He's looking for Embiid and finds him.
And guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
Pass to Gordon. Here is Porter, guarded by Kerr. Now the pass to Murray. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists tonight.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Pass to McCollum. Here's Embiid. Harris trying to get free. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Gordon inside, guarded by Harris. To the inside, and stolen by Barton. Here's Gordon. Finished off the break.
Some nice instincts shown on the defensive end from Barton to get that one started. Comes away with the steal thanks to that effort.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
You think about Barton's career, 5-star recruit, 2 years in college, and then right to the NBA where he spent some time in the D-League at the time.
And the 76ers making a change here. Thibault's checked in. The 76ers leading by 17. Kicks it to McCollum. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. 2 points. That one goes. You know, Brent, I was thinking about Barton in those early years. His biggest disadvantage was probably a lack of strength.
You wonder, Kevin, has the game changed so much that that's not quite as important as it once was, where Barton now can have freedom of movement, roam around, play in transition. As we move to this pace and space type of offense, Will Barton seems to fit the bill quite nicely.
Harris outside. Embiid kicks to Harris. Passes to Maxey. Now here's Embiid. Jokic defending. Thibault on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Thibault's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Over to the wing. Jokic against Embiid. The 10-footer. And it's Jokic missing. The 76ers leading by 22. To the paint. Here's Harris. And there's the feed to Embiid. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Embiid's got 27.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside Gordon. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Morris is checked in. Morris passes to Jokic. Into the lane. And that one drops. 1 point in the game.
Oh, boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Now, here's Maxey. Covered by Morris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid finds McCollum. Embiid, no good. Nuggets have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Now, here's Maxey. And they double up Embiid. Out to Harris. Thibault on the wing. Clock at 4. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And it's sent back by Jokic. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Timeout called the 76ers. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you play. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
Here's Barton. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Morris kicks to Jokic. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Harris has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Maxey passes to McCollum. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Big group substitution here for Denver. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Aaron Gordon. Bryn Forbes comes in for Porter. Rivers, he's checked in for Barton. Campazzo's subbed in for Morris. Philadelphia has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. On its way from Curry for 2, and again it's Philadelphia.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Rivers kicks to Cousins. Jokic trying to free himself up. The Nuggets with another miss. Curry passes to Reed. Milton with it. Back to Reed. Pass to Milton. Dishes it to Reed. Brent is someone with on-court and front office experience. Just how valuable is a good relationship, do you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to the table. And that's the most important part about earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program, is that you want to let them know that you care, and you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and to have him grow with the organization, that's a priceless relationship.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Philadelphia.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Joel Embiid.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Reed. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low. Can they get it? And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter. Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Chalk up 2 there.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Hey, thank you, Kevin. Joel, congrats on the win. A quality win. How did you secure it?
Oh, we played. We were tough tonight. We won soft. We shared the ball defensive, and we were really good. And that's what we got to do the rest of the season.
Well, you're building towards something good, man. Congratulations on the win. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long.